Well, it's official. Trump is now our new president. I have to admit, I have had my issues with the guy. I don't have high hopes for the wall. I doubt it'll get Mexico to pay for it, and I don't really know if it'll keep out illegal immigrants as effectively as he expects it to. And probably one of the worst parts is his belief that vaccines cause autism, a myth that has been routinely debunked, just like the wage gap. I think one thing we could all agree on is, the guy needs to learn to laugh at himself. I can understand being upset at blatantly false stories about hookers pissing on him, but really dude, you're going to get pissed at an SNL skit? Especially for a president that ran his campaign on being an antithesis to political correctness, I would expect you to have thicker skin to stuff like that. One thing I can definitely say is that the anti-Trump crowd has probably done one of the worst jobs in trying to get people against him. Ironically, they've probably ended up being Trump's greatest ally for this election. Many of you are probably familiar with the infamous Tuck Frump video, a horrendously awful campaign spawned by the same guy who directed Kate. After their pathetic attempt with Tuck Frump, they made a second attempt under the name Deport Racism. And under this new slogan, they created 3 more god-awful videos campaigning supposedly against Trump. And in celebration of the inauguration, we're going to be taking a look at one of them.
Trump's gonna make America great again and kick all these Mexicans out.
Did they actually buy a Make America Great Again hat just for this video? That's like buying a toy company's product and then burning it to show you don't support them.
You pinata people don't belong here.
Estúpido, that just shows how little you know.
Parts of or all of California,
Texas, Utah,
Nevada, Arizona,
Colorado, Oklahoma,
Wyoming and New Mexico.
We're all taken from old Mexico.
Yeah, and Mexico lost that land by either selling it in the Louisiana Purchase or losing it in the Mexican-American War. You don't get a pass on coming here illegally just because the land used to belong to your country centuries ago.
So that was on Mexican land? But I don't see your names written on it. Like San Diego,
Santa Barbara,
San Francisco.
Ooh, so you want to deport illegal invading immigrants?
Yeah, I honestly don't see the problem with that. If they're here illegally, then why not deport them?
I'm tired of these illegal brown beaners with their taco trucks on every corner.
First off,
A taco truck on every corner?
yeah.
Whoa.
secondly,
Sorry to have all this brown all up in your face.
When has Trump ever said anything about taco trucks or brown skin? They're bringing tacos, they're bringing trucks, they're brown, and some? I assume were here before the Louisiana Purchase.
But 2 out of 3 Latinos in the U.S.
are citizens born in this place.
And unless their parents immigrated here illegally, they have nothing to worry about. This is probably the most annoying thing about people complaining about Trump's stances on immigration. They routinely conflate illegal immigrants with Mexicans when not all Mexicans come here illegally. And not even all illegal immigrants come from Mexico. It'd be like if you lived in a town where the majority of burglaries are done by black people, and then someone claimed that enforcing a law against burglaries is then racist against them. Not only does it not make any logical sense, but when you think about it, they're effectively implying that illegal immigration is somehow inherent to Mexicans, which if anything should make them the bigots.
Look at my brown skin.
This is
my passport.
Here's a little known secret. White people are immigrants from Europe.
No one ever said anything about brown and white people. The only ones who conflated the issue of illegal immigration with race are idiots like you that think stopping anyone, regardless of who they are, from entering this country is somehow racist against whatever race they happen to be.
Get ready for election day. Kick in the balls.
At this point, I'm almost disappointed that I didn't vote for Trump. You know, there are people who have made fair arguments that maybe instead of simply deporting illegal immigrants, we should consider helping them become legal citizens. And you could certainly make a case that our immigration system is screwed and needs to be fixed. But idiots like this who just want to throw a fit about how they're being oppressed because people who happen to share their skin color aren't allowed to simply waltz on over here, ruin it for anyone with those ideas. If people would just be rational, we could have a civil discussion on whether or not we should deport illegal immigrants or consider helping at least some of them become legal citizens. But calling anyone who opposes illegal immigration racist is nothing more than an ignorant appeal to emotion. People like this make me glad that Trump is now in office, and until they learn to stop jumping down everyone's throats with their social justice nonsense, and actually consider the other side, they will continue to lose. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.